This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we're dealing with a Whirlpool washer that has the classic F70 or F71 error. And when you go to turn it on, it just beeps. These can be made by Whirlpool or Maytag. Sometimes have a Kenmore badge, and that just means that it was sold from Sears. But it's either a Whirlpool or a Maytag. This one's a Whirlpool HE3. And we're going to just figure out why it's getting the F70 and F71 error. It's probably the motor control unit MCU that lives down here. So we're going to take a look at that. I'll show you how to test it. The symptom though, if you have that error, is when you try to power it on. Nothing on the display, but we hear beep beep beep, beep beep beep. So that's the F70 or F71 error. So we're going to unplug it. We're going to be removing this bottom panel by removing some screws from the bottom. So I'm using this hooking tool to get in there to remove it. I'm going to get behind the plastic and pull it toward me. There we go. So that one's loose, and then we're going to try starting it now. Okay, we're going to plug it back in, press power, and it starts. So we know that that's the motor control unit that's failed. This part. We've pulled out that wire, and now we can see the problem. The wire back. In the position. Try starting it. Yeah, it doesn't want to start. So we're going to remove the motor control unit. So we unplugged it, and now we have to remove this wire. We're going to use some diagonal pliers to cut through this piece so we can get this wire loom loose. And we're going to disconnect all of these from the circuit board, and then we can just slide out the motor control unit. We're going to use this hook tool to pull back on this one. Get this one off. Remove the ground. Some needle nose pliers. Get that one out. Get the blue one out. Get the pink one out. Got that one out. And we'll get this main one that goes to the motor. That part loose. This little hook tool is kind of cool because you can push in. It's otherwise kind of hard to get to. Wiggle that out. So all the connectors are out. Now to get the motor control unit out itself, we just have to lift up on this little tab right here. Get that thing free of the frame, and then we can slide it. Let's see, trying to remember which way. I think it's toward us. Should we lift up on that? There we go. So slide it toward us. The whole thing comes out. We can take a good look at it. Make sure everything's clean and good. Probably just end up replacing it. That's usually how you solve the F70, F71 error. There we go. So we have the motor control unit so we can see a little bit better how we can get these out. I've removed the unit outside just so you can see a little bit better. So we're going to pull back, get this one out, and then use some needle nose pliers to get that one out. Okay, and then pink one, just got to make sure we push in on this little tab and we pull it out. This one has two tabs, one here, one here. So we're going to push in, use this little hook tool, push in on this one, pull back a little bit, push in on this one. Get them started. These are usually in there pretty tight. Just gotta wiggle them out. So I'm kind of wiggling back and forth. There we go. So that comes out, and that's the motor control unit. This is how to put in the new motor control unit. So we're gonna go in. We've got some little legs here. Plastic legs. They have to fit in these slots. So we're going to just push those down into the slots, and then once they're engaged, we're going to push the whole unit back about a 1/4 inch, and that'll lock it in. And then we just need to put the different cables back. This is the one that goes to the motor. It's going to go in there. Push that, and we'll make sure it clicks, gets in there really tight. And then pink one goes below there. Make sure that one clicks in. And then this ground or earth connection goes above it. Use a little needle nose pliers to help me get that in. There we go. And then the blue one, it's a little bit different because it's going to face, the wires are going to face the other way. So this is the one that we take off when we're trying to test the motor control unit, is the one that caused the error. Okay, those are all back in. We close this little door, feed the wires up and out. Get this piece back in. It's just kind of cool. It just plugs in right here, clicks in. Okay. Close this door, get the wires out of the way, locks it in, and that's it. Got a brand new one in there, and that should get rid of the F70 and F71 error. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, we got to put the panel back in. Please subscribe to our channel when you get a chance. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.